You cannot live without prayer. I pray you will have understanding of this. Jesus said to them, watch and pray lest you fall into temptation. The only qualification to fall into temptation is not praying. On the other hand, the only qualification or requirement for escaping falling into temptation is praying. That temptation there stands for whatever that comes from the devil. It can be defeat, it can be failure, it can be sickness, it can be disease, it can be arrow of sudden death, it can be marginalization, it can be denial, it can be blockages, it can be anything from Satan. So if you don't pray, those things will overcome you. You will come under those powers and they will take advantage of you. You are beginning to see some stagnations here and there, delays, unnecessary, unusual delays in your life. Perhaps you are up to the age of getting married. No spouse is coming. And someone somewhere is sitting, cajoling some things over your head that you will never get married. And you are there sleeping. It's not enough going from prayer house to prayer house. You must wake up. Prayer people pray for you is good. And I love that. Everybody needs prayer. Paul even said, pray for me. I pray that you pray for me. Me too, I need prayer. But you see, there's nothing like you learning how to pray. You must learn how to pray. You must learn how to pray. Don't substitute your personal prayer altar with a prayer that others are praying for you. No, don't. And that's why prayer is the best learned by engaging in the act. It's not a theoretical thing. It's something we engage into doing. Oh my God. Jesus said, watch and pray lest you fall into temptation. He said, indeed, your spirit, you are willing in your spirit. Jesus diagnosed them. Say, you are willing. If you are not willing, you wouldn't have followed me to Gethsemane. They followed him there. They followed him there. They were ready to pray. And I believe when Jesus said, stand here, watch and pray with me. Let me go yonder and pray. They will say, oh, go, bro, Jesus. We assure you we are going to pray. Don't wait and capitalize. Don't bank on anybody praying for you. Learn how to push in the place of prayer yourself. I trust God that grace will come on you today. You will break out of every shell of prayerlessness and break forth into that shell of prayerfulness. You will never get tired praying again. Unusual strength and grace will begin to come to you. You begin to pray and never get tired again. Every man that is praying today was not born a prayer warrior. I was not born a prayer warrior. I learned the act of prayer. I've always thought that everywhere people will say, wow, how did you learn how to pray? I learned how to pray by watching people that were praying and engaging into the acts of prayer. I had that desire to pray. Everybody praying also had the temptation not to pray. The same weakness, the same thing, but they overcome the weakness and also push themselves to drag themselves to the place they were able to pray.